So it is day 53 on this cut, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about our rest days needed, like unnecessary rest days. So, like, for a fact, um, today almost was another rest day for me, but that's just because yesterday when I was volunteering, I kind of tweaked my back a little, kind of funky, and today's back day, but it feels fine right now. So I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and go do some reps and see how it feels, some filler reps, right? So one thing I just been noticing, it's like people will sit there and just say like, oh, no, you have to take set rest days. Guys, you don't have to take set rest days a week. Like, look at like Sam Sulek and a lot of the big bodybuilders, man. They're not taking set rest days. Like, they're not like, oh man, Saturday and Sundays are going to be my rest days each week. They're not doing that, right? They do take rest days, but when their body tells them they need to take a rest day. So for example, last night, Saturday night, I'm at my mom's apartment gym doing cardio, and dude, they're freaking in there. Like, they've been in there all week. Like, all these people going super hard all freaking week have been in there doing like cardio, doing weights, blah blah blah, going hard. But a lot of them, they can go harder, right? I can see it. I'm like, dude, you're not going to failure. Like, you can go freaking harder. Then they don't go in there Saturday and Sunday night, and they're out freaking partying, man, and they're ruining their progress. Like, unnecessary rest days ruins your progress, man. That is why. So like, I have people that come up to me in the gym all the time, bro, how did you get your arms so big? Like, I've been watching you here for a while, and you like went way past me. Like, what am I doing wrong? And it's like, dude, you're taking unnecessary rest days. Like, you're not having a good split. You're taking too many rest days. You're destroying your progress. You're good Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday, but then you destroy your progress come Saturday, Sunday, and you're drinking. You're like, alcohol stuns like muscle growth, and it's harder to lose fat when you're drinking because your body won't burn fat. It'll burn the alcohol first. Like, all these things happen, man. And I don't think people realize, like, you only take, because like, here's a good example, right? So I used to take constant rest days, and if you go back and you look at some of my old videos, you'll see where I don't have nearly as much muscle on as I do now. And I wasn't going anywhere, man. I was staying the same. And then, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to go as hard as I can, and I'm going to train kind of like how Sam Sulek trains. And then that's when my muscles just started freaking growing. I wasn't taking unnecessary rest days. I was going hard every single freaking day. And this, especially during the bulking up phase, oh my gosh, I put on so much freaking muscle, man. So it's like, I just keep watching, and I'm just like, and people want to argue it, and it's like, for example, like Jay Cutler will sit there and tell you to take rest days, but then he's not taking rest days, man. Like, he doesn't take rest days. You know what I mean? Only when his body tells him to. And I'm not saying like don't take a rest day ever again. But when you'll feel it when you need a rest day. Like, you will absolutely 100% feel it and be like, okay, I need a rest day. I need a rest day. Like, I can feel it. I can feel it in my muscles. I'm really tired. I'm really fatigued. My muscles are really fatigued and tired. So it's rest day. You know, we're gonna do a rest day. So, and I'm gonna keep pushing it because if you're not seeing results, and you're not going hard, and you're having all these unnecessary rest days, and you're partying on the weekends, and you're doing blah 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 blah, it's like, dude, you're not going to get where you want to be. Like, if you want to get a physique like Sam Sulek, you want to get a really just like good physique, dude, you have to lock in. You have to go hard. You have to push yourself to absolute failure. You have to go, you have to do the badass stuff to be a badass. And all those people that were saying, oh, well, Sam Sulek's wrong, his training's wrong, his eating's wrong, and blah, 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 all this is wrong. and he just proved the haters by going and winning his first amateur show first try. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna really keep pushing it, because it's like at the end of the day, it's you and your results, and it's your progress and everything. But dude, like, I'm really doing it to help you, right? My only goal is to help people. I want to legitimately help people. And it's the same way with like the women with like PCOS, right? So like they'll sit there and they'll argue with me about how it's not calories in versus calories out when you have PCOS, and it's like, yes, it is. I'm not saying it's going to be harder to lose weight, but you're going to have to do more, right? You're going to have to train harder. You're going to have to do more cardio. You're going to have to go into more aggressive cuts. But at the end of the day, it's still about calories in versus calories out. And they'll argue with me. And it's like, I'm trying to help you, not for my benefit or anything. It's what's going to benefit you, right? It's what's gonna. They weren't paying attention. I had to honk at them. You know what I mean? It's like it's like at the end of the day, do whatever you want to do, right? I'm just legitimately trying to help you. So I want to try to give you the best advice from my experiences, and just from me learning off other people and me doing through trial and error. So, because at the end of the day, do whatever the freak you want to do. I'm just here to try to, hey, try this. Just do it. Try it. Try it for 30 days. Try to do no rest days unless you absolutely need it. Go hard to absolute failure. Go heavy, so where you're failing between 5 to 10 reps, and then you fail. Like, do it. And only do like 9 really hard working sets like that. Make sure you eat a lot of protein. And if you're like, you know what I mean, just try it, and see if you get the freaking results. Just try it. What's it gonna hurt? 30 to 60 days. What is it gonna hurt you to try it, right? If you're like kind of stuck and things haven't worked, it's like, try this and see if it works. You know what I mean? You have nothing to lose. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh wow, it's just 30, 60 days. Oh wow, out of the year that you tried to do it that way, and then now you know it didn't work for you, so then you're like, okay, well, now I can try something else. But I guarantee it'll work for you. And so it's just like, it's like I tell people all the time, it's just like, man, it's one of those things where it's just like, just keep trying it and try new things, and see what works best for you. That is why, like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, you don't need carnivore, you don't need keto, you don't, you know what I mean? You just need to properly count your calories, weigh everything out, and just properly stay in a cut, in a deficit, and you'll be good. But I don't know why people want to argue it. People want like a magic diet, people want like a magic pill, people want like this magic workout. And it's like, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you go hard, you train hard, and you count your calories properly, and you intake your protein. That's all that matters. But I don't know. It's like I said, it's up to you guys how you want, how you want to do it. But I'm gonna go in there, train some back. Today I probably won't go super heavy on my back. I'm gonna still try to fail at like 11 reps, but just like I said yesterday when I was volunteering, I kind of tweaked the back a little bit weird when I was doing something, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna sit here, drink my pre-workout, listen to some music, let it kick in, and then we'll see you guys inside the gym. And we'll probably start with what am I thinking? Maybe some pull downs. I don't know, maybe we'll switch it. Yeah, maybe we'll switch it up and start with some pull downs. We'll see, because sometimes I go in there and like all these people are doing back on the same day that I'm doing back, and then I'm just like, what the heck? So, but yeah, so we'll see you guys in there. So this is kind of a new workout I'm trying. I saw it on TikTok. I'm just trying it. And we'll see how it feels. So some of you might already see what I'm doing. Kind of feels weird, to be honest with you. Alright, we'll try it a couple more times. See how we like it. I feel it in my back like crazy though. It works pretty good. So that's 8 total sets of like going hard. So I think I'm done with back. My back is destroyed. All right, let's see how we're looking. So weighed myself this morning, came in at 237. So last Sunday I was like 242. Like, and like I told you guys, like my body keeps going between 230, 228 to 242. But this week I'm now starting to see a consistent of just like we're going down. So 237, every day that I've been weighing myself, I've been seeing about a half a pound or about 0.2 of a pound coming off the scale. So I think just upping the cardio as much as we have this week played the big role in it, right? So we'll weigh ourselves tomorrow. I'll let you guys know again tomorrow how much we weigh for the daily weigh-in. But I think like I said, upping the cardio was the play. So we're doing good. We're on track now. And these next, like I said, like 10 days ago, the next like 20 days, 30 days, we're going to start seeing some more results here. Just upping the cardio. So I just wasn't moving enough. So I just wasn't moving enough. So let's give this a look. Drop my thing. Yeah. Sorry if that was loud. So as we're seeing fat loss in here. A little, not too much in the belly, but a little bit around in here and here. The back is looking better, less fat. You're not going to see any muscles back there just because I got too much fat. But this is what 237 looks like on me. I think, like I said, around 20% body fat. I don't know how accurate that thing is though. I don't know. But like see, like you can see more definition in some of the muscles. And a lot of people are telling me that I look bigger muscle-wise and less fat. And that's a lot of people who will just randomly come up to me and talk to me in the gym. And they'll be like, I'm seeing a difference. So, yeah, I don't know. So now we're on track to be consistently losing. So, man, by April 1st, we're gonna be a whole different person, I think. I'm gonna be looking like a whole different person by April 1st. That's like 44 days away. But, alright guys, I'm gonna go jump on the cardio machine for 30 minutes. And then I'll probably just see you guys back in the car today for just a drive car talk. I'm gonna start throwing some more stuff in when it starts warming up a little bit more. Just because when it's so cold and I don't have a diesel heater anymore, so I can't have that running while I'm back in the 4Runner doing things, and it's not that sunny. The battery systems die quicker. The cold just eats at those battery systems. So I'm going to be doing more come spring. I'm going to be doing more of the camping and car content of being in the vehicle, of like nomad living and implementing gym stuff into it. So how it's going to look like, it's going to be like my basic daily living in a vehicle, and then it's going to show me just working out, basically daily living in the vehicle, end of the video, and it's going to be like an everyday thing. And I have a doctor's appointment coming up to get my permanent restrictions changed. I think I've talked to you guys a little bit about this, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more actually in the car. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in the car, about my restrictions and why they're so crazy and all that stuff. So we'll see you guys in the car. All right, done. Are they all different or the same? I'm gonna try this butter beer Harry Potter Kisses. I'm only gonna have one though. That's it. Pretty good. I should have sucked on it more.
Did you just bite it? Bad idea.
That's what she said. But so yeah, I was gonna talk a little bit. I was talking to a friend in the gym, and he was saying how he takes his rest day on Saturday, and that works really well for him. But he does a lot of like sets during the week, so like that works for him, right? He looks really good, looks really toned, a lot of muscle, looks pretty shredded, and with him, he's having higher sets during the week, and then so when he takes rest days on Saturday or Sunday, that makes sense, right? Like his body needs a rest day because he's doing way more sets during the week. So that's another form of way you can do it, right? You can do a lot of sets during the week on your days, and do a lot of sets on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, more than what I'm doing, right? I only do 9 sets because I'm doing it that way. That way is working for me, and I go really heavy to failure. And with him, he does go to failure, but he does more sets. So it's just like, that goes to show you what works for me might not work for him, but what works for him might not work for me. So perfect example of what we kind of were talking about before the lift, of like, you got to try what works best for you. Just try everything and see what works best for you and stick with it. And if you're seeing results, keep sticking with it. But then if you stop seeing results, switch it up. Try to switch it up and see if something else works better. You know what I mean? But another thing I was going to talk about was so my restrictions are still crazy because I got injured at work pretty badly, and I tore my ligaments, and I have permanent nerve damage in my right leg. I have neuropathy. And so when my work comp case ended, they gave me these crazy restrictions, and I had to let any employers know before I get hired on. So no walking or standing longer than 15 minutes, no 15 to 30 minutes, I can't remember exact. No lifting more than 15, 20 pounds. I can't sit no longer than 15 to 30 minutes. I got to get up and be able to move for at least 10 minutes. Just crazy or just ridiculous restrictions that no employer is going to hire me with. So I got a doctor appointment coming up to hopefully get those restrictions removed. If they fully get those restrictions removed and completely off my record, I can finally go back into workforce and like go back into like security or law enforcement, or I can, I'm thinking about more doing truck driving. I want to make a lot of money quick, and I think truck driving would be a pretty cool job to do, and I would be making more content on here, but with truck driving and working out at the same time, how to lose weight while being a truck driver, those kind of things. My friend did it. He's a truck driver. He lost weight doing it, and he takes his kettlebells and he eats right while on the road. So I know it could be done, and I think that would make some pretty good content on here as well. But but the lift was good. My back felt a little funky, like I said. I did kind of tweak it a little bit when I went and did the volunteering for 4 hours yesterday. It just, I don't know, it just felt a little weird. So it is what it is. But Megan, what the heck did you get? She got a ghost.
That one's the best.
That is pretty good. I still like the pink lemonade over everything. But yeah, that just goes to show you, like, I was still able to go hard without injuring myself, and I just stayed cautious. So, and then too, this is where the point where it's like, I need to make sure that I definitely just still be, though, extra cautious, right? Because I take pain medicine for my right leg, obviously. And my right ankle, because it's always in so much pain, especially in the cold weather. And when there's days when I take more pain medicine, I need to be super cautious, because I can't feel if I'm in there and I hurt myself, I can't really feel it. So I have to just be really in tune with my body and really kind of just like really sit there for a moment and be like, okay, am I risk of injury? Like, do I feel any soreness? Do I feel anything weird? Do I feel anything off? And it takes this, like, you have to really, really get a feel for it. And so that's what I'm telling people. It's like, get a real good feel of your body. Listen to your body and understand your body more. And it'll tell you when you need a rest day. It'll tell you, hey, you pushed yourself a little too hard. Back off on this next set. It'll tell you when not to go heavy. It'll tell you. So don't try to fully get into that rage mode where, yeah, I'm going to go freaking hard. I know, like, I love to do it too. But sometimes you just need to take a second, kind of meditate, really get your brain into your muscles and be like, am I good? Am I good? Are we good to go? And your body will let you know. So your mind, your body, and your spirit is one. Like, it's one temple, right? So you got to just really hone down into it, and it'll tell you. So there's days where my body will freaking tell me, and I just gotta take it a little bit easier. And it might be easier on the cardio, it might be easier on the lift, or it might be a whole much just like, hey, you need a full-on rest day of doing nothing. And I've been taking active rest days and not full-on rest days. And some of those active rest days, I was pretty close to being like, dude, I just gotta take a full-on rest day. But I'm doing 75 hard. Technically, I did already fill it, though, because I didn't read 10 pages out of a book. I fell asleep. So, technically, I did fill it. So, I probably should just end it, because it is day 50 on 75 hard, and I technically filled it at 50, but whatever. So, it was just the 10 pages of a book that I filled. But, I don't know. I still am going to keep trying to ride out the challenge of at least 45-minute workout inside, 45-minute workout outside, and that could be just light intensity cardio. Perfect, fine, that's not too much. But yeah, so I don't know. But I feel like after the 75 hard, there will be full on just rest days where there's no cardio, no much of anything, and it's just going to be full on recovery, rest. Maybe go get a massage. Like, massages are so good and they're so perfect for recovery. So that's another major thing I haven't done in a while, is gone and done like a proper massage. And when I don't get proper massages, that's when I start getting hurt as well. So like my calf will get worse, my right leg will get worse, my back, there'll be like certain things on my back and my chest, and so I really need to get back into the routine of getting once a month massages. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. Like, your muscles will love you for getting massages. It might be painful at first, and depending on how hard you have them go, but then once you know they get you all nice and relaxed at the end, your muscles will thank you. So, but that's gonna be it for today, man. Day 52. So tomorrow is day. Was it today? Day 52 or day 53? I don't know. My days are so mixed up now. So let me check real quick. So I think tomorrow is supposed to be. So tomorrow's arms. Arms are ready to go. So arms are not sore at all. There's nothing funky going on, and my chest is still sore from yesterday from hitting it hard. We're gonna hit arms really hard tomorrow, and go hard and get hard. So I'll just probably see you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's video.